Excuse me, bud, can I have a quick word? Have you got a credit card?
Yes.
Just very quickly, this week I'm talking to a lot of people about how easy it is to overspend on credit cards and get into debt. And what I'm doing, I've actually written a book about getting into debt and how you can avoid doing that very thing. And I'd just like to give out a couple of copies, so be very happy you take a copy if you like.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, pleasure.
Was that it?
That's it.
Easy.
That's all. Yeah.
Okay.
Just have a little look through. This week I'm just talking to people about how easy it is to overspend on credit cards and get into debt.
Absolutely,
I've written a little book about it. I'd just like to give you a copy. Take it away.
Yeah,
give
fine.
it to somebody else. If they read it, it might help them. It'd be great.
Okay,
Thank you very much.
You.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Do you guys have a credit card?
No.
Between you? You do?
Yes.
What I'm doing at the moment is just talking to people. I help people who get into debt, yeah?
Right.
And I'm talking to people this week about how easy it is to overspend on credit cards, what a problem it is. And I've written a book about how not to get into debt and how to deal with it if you were. And what I'd like to do is I'm giving out a few copies.
Okay.
If you want to take this book,
yes, please.
And you never know, it may well help you if you're thinking about overspending, going to the shops and all the rest of it.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Brilliant.
Thanks a
lot. If you have a flick through and then maybe give it to somebody else, you may know someone else.
Okay.
Brilliant. Okay. Thanks a lot. Cheers, guys. I specialise in helping people who get into debt with their credit cards and things like that. And we're having a week this week to try and raise awareness of the dangers of overspending on credit cards. I've written this book. It just talks about what you can do if you get into debt and how to try and avoid it. I'm just giving out a few free copies. And if you'd like to take it, maybe you don't want to read it, but maybe you know somebody who might benefit.
Right.
Yeah? And in there is some pretty useful information about all to do with debt.
Excellent.
Okay.
Right. Thanks a lot.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
No problem.
See you.
Take it easy.
Right.
I help people who get into debt with their credit cards.
Okay.
Yeah? I've written this week we're having a week all to try and raise awareness of the problems of overspending and that kind of thing. I've written this book to help people about that. I'm just giving a few copies away. Now you may not need it yourself, but you may know somebody who's a little bit overspends with the credit cards and things. Just like to give you a copy. There's no obligation. It's absolutely free.
Wow.
Absolutely free. You take the book. It may help you in the future if you're not in debt at the moment.
Okay.
If you know somebody who is borrowing a bit too much or you're worried, then please give it to them.
Yeah. Cheers. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
No problem.
Right.
Bye.